Hello, beautiful traders. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Desmond Samuel, and I'm back with yet another episode of our weekly forex outlook. Now, if you're new to this channel, this is a segment of my YouTube channel where I'm dedicated to coming on here every single weekend to give you guys the juiciest of all the juiciest trading opportunities for the coming weeks. All right. Now, don't go anywhere. Sit right back and watch me break down this chart in the most professional way possible, keeping it simple. Guys, like I said earlier, it is the simplest things that make us money. All these forex astrology, all these forex Elon Musk, SpaceX, rocket science, guys, it's the simplest thing that makes us money in trading. Ignore the bullshit. All these FEG niggas and CHOCH change of character, whatever shit, bro. Screw that. All right. Sorry, no offense, but screw that. So the first pair on my list here will be BTC. All right, so BTC did wonders from the last time we spoke. BTC did a lot of wonders. All right, I knew that we were headed to 60K. I just didn't know that it was going to happen that fast. Now, this is an issue with, rather not an issue, but this is the thing with cryptocurrencies, that the volatility is unpredictable. You can't really predict when things will kick in. The volatility is a lot in cryptocurrency compared to your regular, traditional pairs, the EurUsd and the rest of the currency pairs. When it comes to cryptocurrency and stock market and gold, right, their volatility is crazy, right? Crazy. You won't even see it coming, all right? So you just have to be prepared. And let me just give you guys a quick breakdown of what happened on BTC. Now, mind you, every single pair I call out on this channel, I don't even trade all of them. I do it because of my Telegram community members and those of you guys who are actually new, because I know you guys are out there trading all sorts of things, man. You can imagine people are actually trading EurCad, CadChf, all these dead pairs, man, like all these ancient pairs that leave you stuck in the 80s, bro. We need to move on to simpler things. It is the simplest things that make us money in forex. Leave all these pairs that will give you anxieties and depression. Stick to the majors. Stick to EurUsd, stick to JPY. If you're new, NzdUsd, all these pairs, Aussie dollar is a mess. So I will not recommend. I don't even know how people call that pair their favorite, because that's like the worst pair ever. It has like the worst move ever. It is not clean. It is not decisive. It stays one place forever. I hate it. I do not recommend it. However, like I said, if you're new, EurUsd, JPY, NzdUsd, all the US dollar based pairs are usually easier to trade. But you see all these EuroChf, NzdChf, all these CHF shit, bro. Oh, pisses me off. All right, guys, stick to the clear. Listen, it has to be as obvious as day itself. As obvious as the word obvious itself. A child has to look at this and tell me that BTC is going up before I even consider this shit bullish. So it has to be that obvious. If a child cannot look at a pair and tell me what the pair is doing, if it is headed up or down, I have no business there. You feel me? I have no business, and that's the mentality that you guys need to approach trading with. Like, keep it simple. What's all these rocket science, FEG, and all these imbalance and shit, bro? I really got time for that. BTC, what happened? Let me just give you guys a quick overview of BTC. So BTC was somewhere at 2K. All right, I'm just gonna start by with this chart here. Start at 3K, rather 3K. So from 3K now, mind you, the reason as to why I did not really trade cryptocurrency that much is because it doesn't have any historical price data to back up anything. It just came out of nowhere, bro. Just purely based on sentiment. There's nothing, let's be honest, there's no historical price data backing BTC or all these other cryptocurrencies. It's just based on sentiment. I'm being honest with you. You guys know me. My name is Desmond Samuel once again. Quote me anywhere. There is no historical price data backing all these things. Just based on sentiment. All right. However, we can make money off of it anyway because we are traders. Who cares? So from 3K, BTC ran all the way to 60K. However, now due to the nature of a trend, which is something that I have actually included in my courses, that you guys get to know when a trend is healthy and unhealthy. When it is steep, and when to expect a deeper pullback and a minor pullback. I teach those things in my mentorship. Believe me, all right, which very soon. I think I'll attach it here. All right, so we have BTC at 3K, then ran all the way to 60K without any descent pullback. Now I've come on here several times to say to you guys that whenever a pair does this, you know, gives you an impulsive, you know, a stretch like this, you should expect a pullback to at least half of the entire stretch. I repeat myself again. BTC 3K, 60K, pullback to 16K. That's half of this entire move, right? Half of here. So it actually fulfilled the criteria of a healthy trend. So now, what then happened from here? So we put a reversal pattern here, which, you know, it is a continuation pattern because this is an option overall anyway. And then this was also the reversal of this minor, you know, drop here. So BTC hit 16K, and I was praying that this guy should fall further because guys, I don't like cryptocurrency, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'm not really a big fan of crypto. So long story short, we came on here and then we put inverted and shadows pattern, which obviously if you're new, you need to come to my Telegram community and learn about those things. Easy peasy. All right. So and you guys know that once the neckline of any chart pattern is broken and retested, it is what it is. All right. The rest is usually story. The rest is just story or history, bro. No time. So we had like 3 conferences at once, all at once. You had the chart pattern neckline break and retest. We had the second part of the trend. We had a Fibonacci play. Fibonacci play, guys. Right. So these were like 3 solid conferences. And you guys know me, man. If the trade does not line up with Fibonacci, I'm most likely not going to take it. Me and Fibonacci are like 5 and 6. It cannot detach me from Fibonacci. I'm telling you the truth, man. You can never see me analyze anything without putting out Fib. Fib is like the tool of all tools to me, man. Like is that extra bullets that if I send out 2 bullets and the enemy does not die, that's fine. That's fine. I check my arsenal and then I pull out Fibonacci. Easy peasy. Killer strategy, killer tool. All right. So we actually hit second touch of the channel and then we blew all the way out. So I was now expecting that, okay, fine. We have come into supply level. This was the first supply level that I was actually banking on this guy to push this guy back down, at least to somewhere here. All right, because if I extend this was the the demand level. So I was like, okay. By the way, if you don't know how to spot supply and demand levels, you need to grab my course. Come to my Telegram community and enroll for mentorship, guys. This is like, you know, super easy. So I was expecting that this guy would fall deeper to this point here, 38, 36, 37K each. Then I go ballistic on it. However, that didn't happen, you know, due to the fact that BTC is BTC, bro. That didn't happen. Instead, we blew all the way through the supply level of 48 or 47K, and then we went all the way to hit my TP at 60K, which all well and good. So now, what is next for BTC? Like, what is on the table for BTC? What is BTC bringing to the table right now for this coming week and weeks ahead and months ahead? So I do expect us to at least pull back, because now we have actually hit TP now, and this is a major, like, bro, this is on a monthly time frame ish kind of supply level. This is not your 4-hour and your 1-hour bullshit. This is actually a major supply level. So we should actually see this pair collapse back to 47, 46K. All right, 47K ish, we should actually drop. You know, BTC should drop to 47K, and then from there we will now see what happens. All right, we'll now see what happens. Are we gonna blow out of here, or are we gonna put in a triple top and maybe, you know, form a reversal pattern? Is entirely up to the market. For me personally, I'm just waiting for a pullback. Give me some sort of pullback and let me hop on this pair, add more positions, and ride BTC to wherever, you know, the hell it wants to go. So I'm just gonna bring my range to here, because we've been here for years. We've been here since 2021. So ideally, if we do break out of BTC, all right, of this range rather, of this 60, 62K, whatever, we should actually see BTC blow out. Whoosh, to my laptop. You see BTC blow all the way past 100K. All right. Take it again. In the event that this supply level does not hold and BTC manages to blow through the roof, you should see BTC rallying all the way to 118K. But for me, I like to stick to 100K because that's a rounded figure. So let's see what happens. All right, so it's a 50-50 scenario right now, but don't get me wrong, the market is very, very bullish. BTC is very, in fact, the crypto is about to kick off. I think there is a bull run coming here, man. I think there's a massive bull run because you guys know that BTC. Now I'm speaking to the crypto, traders here. You guys know that whatever BTC does, determines what the altcoins will do. So the altcoins are anything, all the other coins that are not BTC. All right. So if this guy is bullish, believe that it's gonna take the rest of the family of coins with it on a bullish run. Okay. So if you're holding some coins, bravo, I think this guy's gonna rally, to 200K. If we do, sustain above this 46K, so I need to see BTC pull back to 46K, that above 46, 47K, and then we should see what happens from there. So, however, once again, this is BTC, and nobody has control over the shit. It just runs based on sentiment. Okay, so like I said, we could actually blow out of here or maybe pull back, but I'm actually banking on the pullback to the tune of 70% because we need a healthy trend. We need the market to give us something healthy. This is quite linear. Right? This is quite linear. We need some sort of pullback, to this whole level here, like 47K, and then we ride this guy all the way up to 120K. But 100K cost that guy because it is a rounded figure. So the next pair on my list now will be one of my favorite, which is EurUsd, which is like the easiest thing, which is what I actually recommend. Not all these dead pairs that you guys keep trading, all these dead EuroChf, CHF, CHF, that, bro. Pairs are dead. Come to the easy ones. It is the easiest things and the simplest things that make us money once again in Forex. So Wagwan EU. So we actually took a trade on EU, and then we actually collapsed this guy to the downside. And I was telling you guys that this is a demand level that's held on the weekly time frame, as held on the monthly time frame. And mind you, on the monthly, I'm seeing something like a double top, which is still, taking its time to actually form, to actually finish whatever it is doing here. And if you look left, what led to the major collapse on the euro was something similar, a double top. All right, so we had that double top, and then we had the next time back, and we fell for 2 good years, guys. 2 good years of the, like, bro. All they had to do was wake up in the morning and click sell. Easy peasy. Just wake up in the morning, click sell, click sell, click sell, click sell, bro. So I think that is exactly what could be happening here. Considering the fact that the overall trend, the overall direction for this guy is actually. Hold on, let me check something real quick. All right, so on the 3 months, so on the 3 months time frame, you can see that the overall direction of this guy is actually very, 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 very bearish. Okay, very bearish, heavy bearish. It is headed south. All right, so there's absolutely nothing that is bringing this guy bullish, unless you do break above this 1.10805 region. If you do sustain below, as long as you stay below this bar, we are actually very, very bearish. And this is just, as I explained earlier, once you have an impulsive move, we should expect a pullback to at least half of the entire move. Measure this guy from here to here. What is half of this? Bring it. Okay. There you go. All right. So we actually pulled back, and this is just a pullback of the entire trend, okay, or the entire impulsive move, as the case may be. So fret not. I'm still very, very bearish on EurUsd. You can see the major time frame of 3 months time frame says bearish. Weekly time frame says bearish. 1 month time frame says bearish. Daily time frame says bearish. Who am I to say bullish? Who is Desmond to say bullish? All right. So this is what the euro is presenting. So ideally, now this was a left shoulder, and then this was a head. So we didn't really come to put in a right shoulder, which is, I think, that is what EurUsd wants to do at the moment. He wants to pull back, to this 1.09607 region to give us that right shoulder, so that we can get every single confirmation in the box. You could tick every single box and start dropping massively. All right, so I'm actually sitting on my hands now. I'm praying and I'm waiting, and I cannot wait to sell this guy. Like, literally, I don't like buying. I don't like buying trades, guy. I don't like buying trades. I feel like the gravity works in my favor if I'm selling. I feel like gravity works in my favor when I'm selling. So I'm not in the mood of buying this guy at all. So I want to see this guy, rally into this supply level here. All right, this was so. I mean, if you guys are if you like to trade pullbacks, yeah, that's fine. All right. So I see no reason as to why the euro dollar should not come back to this supply level here and kind of just fulfill technical levels, which is like the right shoulder. All right. So other than that, I don't see anything wrong with this guy at all. It's actually bullish at the moment. Medium term trend is bullish in the sense that we are actually out of this trend line here. Actually, out of this trend line. Actually, let me draw this properly. So we're blown out of the downtrend line. Okay, blown out of the downtrend line, and then if you check the weekly time frame, you can obviously see that there's no right shoulder here. There isn't any right shoulder here. So the market has to go and give a right shoulder. So I think that is exactly what it is. And then this is also a Fibonacci level. So whenever you notice something like this, just come on the higher time frame, zoom out. If on the lower time frame, 1 hour, 4 hour, you get burnt. Come and look at what the higher time frame is showing you before you now hop on your 1 hour, shenanigans. Like I said, we don't execute trades here. We just come on here for analysis, our directional buyers. Let us see what the big boys are projecting. Like, what direction does weekly time frame and monthly time frame want to go? Whatever direction you want to go, best believe the lower time frame strategy that you guys have will automatically align with that. So trade in that direction, so that it is a lot easier and seamless to make money off of trading. If you try to oppose the current, the wave, you're gonna get burnt. You blow accounts in this economy. I'll laugh at you for real, because hey, don't come to me for help. I will laugh at your ass. Wait for the market to line up perfectly. This is headed to 1.09742. You heard it here first, 1.09742. You should come on here, fulfill all technical levels, give us the right shoulder before we now collapse all the way to the downside. My long-term target for the euro dollar is 1.05465. Once again, I'm here for the long time. I'm not leaving you guys. All right. So we have cleared this downtrend here, and then we're actually pointing to the upside. And if I scroll down to the 4 hour time frame, I think I saw something that looked a bit like inverse head and shoulders pattern. I think I saw something that looked a bit like inverse head and shoulders pattern here. So I do have a head. Sorry, EurUsd has a head, left shoulder, and I think it put something like a right shoulder here, and then this was a neckline break and retest, and we have been pointing to the upside, all right, for some days now. So as long as this pair remains above 1.0800, ladies and gentlemen, 1.09742 is quite achievable in the shortest time. All right, so that's that about EurUsd. Targets, medium-term target is 1.09742. However, for me, I don't see myself taking any trades, on this pair at the moment until I come and see a convincing break below this level here. That is why you see me. I'm not a pullback trader. Neither do I like range. All right, because I understand what makes me money and I stick to it. I go with the trend. Okay, bigger boy trend, not this crap. I go with the big boy trend. So clear this level for me and pull back, then I'll sink, this pair to 1.05400. So that's about the euro dollar. And if you haven't taken any opportunity on this, it's quite easy. All right, it's quite easy. All you literally have to do, wait for I keep mentioning BTC though. Wait for this guy to clear this level here, and then you can just maybe jump on a quick scalp of 30-40 pips to this supply level. That's entirely up to you, but that's the medium-term target on this pair. So once it gets here, we'll now decide, or the pair will now decide, what it wants to do with its life. It's entirely up to the market. So the next pair on my list now would be the pound sterling. Now, similar thing, all these pairs are quite annoying, right? Because I was thinking that we'll blow out of this range by now. I mean, this is a new month, so I don't understand the reason as to why we are still stuck in some shitty out range for almost 2 months now, even 3 months. All right, so we've been at this point for months, and it's quite annoying because I'm like, bro, decide, pick a side. All right, are you going up? Are you coming down? Let me know what you want to do. So this guy is currently testing the outer part of this trend line here, which has held since 2022, 2 years ago, and is currently testing this outer part of this trend line. We broke out of there, and they were currently testing it now. So I'm telling you, I have no business on the pound sterling until I see that we've cleared either this resistance bar here or the support bar here. I have no business. It's either we clear the upper, range, or we clear the lower range. However, as long as this guy stays in this range, I have no business. Because now, if this pair is now, indecisive, it has not given any particular direction in terms of trend. Although this looks like the right shoulder of the head and shoulders pattern, but let's not deceive ourselves. This guy has still not, committed to a certain to any direction, any clear direction. It is still testing the outer part of the trend and still playing around here. So I'm telling you this, and I'm telling you this for free. If you try to take trades here, you're on your own because you get burnt. You're buying into a trend line. You're buying into, guys. Just wait for the market to break below here or above here. Easy. The market will not remain here forever anyway. Just so you know, it will not stay in this box forever. One day, the market will break out. All right. So your own duty as a trader is just come on here and anticipate. Come on here and anticipate. Check the charts every single day. All right. You don't see being a trader doesn't mean you trade every day. Hope you know. Being a trader doesn't mean you trade every day, but you're a trader every day of your life, but you don't trade every day. Get that? All right. So just wait for this pair to clear this lower band here or the upper band, and then we're good to go. But as long as this guy remains here, man, this is just annoying, just sharing, just indecisive. Break below here, break above here. We are what we are in business, and also wait for a pullback. Don't just hop on the breakout. Wait for a pullback, break here, pullback, drop, break above, pullback. Right? So that's that for the pound sterling. Nothing much. I have NzdUsd, guys. This is an opportunity that you guys do not want to miss on NzdUsd. I think I called out this pair in my Telegram community for my members, and I think they were also anticipating the exact same thing as me. So I told you guys that this guy was actually indecisive, in the sense that we actually put inverse head and shoulders pattern here, and we came to put head and shoulders pattern here. But however, I said to you guys that I was waiting for this pair to get to this point here, and let me see what he wants to do. And lo and behold, he came on here and he gave me a candlestick reversal pattern, bullish candle, indecisive for the bearish engulfing. Why not? If not, we collapsed. All right, mind you, if it doubts me, you can check my previous video. You see, I said this was going to happen. We are actually going to pull into this, fifth level, and then also this right shoulder here, and then collapse. And we did just that, but we didn't just collapse. We also gave a short bagger candlestick reversal pattern at a resistance level, at the right shoulder, at a Fibonacci. Come on, man. Don't play with me, bro. Don't play with me. Don't play. Allow me to feel myself. Allow me to feel myself, guys. So now that we have actually collapsed below this, because I also pointed this out to them. I said, listen, irrespective of the fact that we have actually come on here to put in a reversal candlestick pattern, this is a supply level here. So we need to break below the supply level with a bearish engulfing convincing erection candle. And that was what happened. Big ass candle broke below here. All well and good. So now we need to pull back to the supply level here, test it and bounce off. Then we will ride this guy all the way to the downside. Once again, my target for NzdUsd remains 0.60536. If you doubt me, check my previous video. I called out this pair. I did like a 1 hour analysis, guys. I called practically every single thing that exists. All right. So now, where is this trend line coming from? Let's talk about this long ash trend line. Where is it coming from? So you guys need to know. I love to do some analysis. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of kind of analysis on the lower time frame. So this is where this trend line is coming from, and you can see that this is also looking like a reversal. That's why I said to you guys, we have to be careful with this pair. All right, we need to be careful with this market. And thankfully, we broke below the supply level here, and then we also came to test a bigger supply level. And then I'm actually waiting for and this weekly candle has closed bearish engulfing. It has engulfed the previous week's price action, that's the buying and selling action. So I'm actually anticipating a pullback to this minor supply level here. So once we do have that pullback, I'll hop on this pair. So how do I actually want this pullback to look? Simple, easy peasy. If you get your Fibonacci to draw it from swing high to swing low, this is where it lines up. See, it lines up at the resistance, lines up at the Fibonacci, lines up at the chart pattern, because this would also be a small head and shoulders pattern here for me. So Don't just speak, man. I do my homework. Don't worry. So once my course is out, so you guys be able to do this, by yourself and see how easy peasy it is. You too can break down the chart like this. You can. Possible. I was like you. So easy peasy. Let's see something like this. Come in here. Can we drop? All right. Come in to test that supply level here. Accumulate orders on at that supply level. Stop out some early sellers and then we collapse this guy to the downside. That is just what I think is gonna happen on NzdUsd, and I'm actually waiting for it. I'm actually sitting on my hands and waiting for this guy. I've waited for this guy for months. Guys. That is one thing about profitable trading. It demands a lot of patience. If you're not patient, well, sorry about that. S&P 500 did something funny that actually pissed me off, but I was waiting for this guy to come to my point of interest or whatever most traders would call it. So I was like, okay, this guy has to pull back deeper for me to hop on this trade. Guess what? He came and he missed. He didn't give me a convincing pullback. I'm not gonna lie to you. This did not kiss the way I wanted it to kiss. It did not kiss my level, and I was so annoyed because I was thinking maybe as we have gotten here, we would actually drop lower, because I thought this was gonna be a trap for the early buyers. I was proven wrong, actually. The market actually blew all the way out, ballistic all the way to 5,140 basis points for the S&P 500. I was so pissed off, man. So this was a flag pattern that I wasn't really paying attention to because I like to see the market pull deep into my structure. Like, give me a structure, give me a convincing structure, come deep into my level, stop out traders, and then give me that opportunity to pop on a trade and rally all the way to the upside. But that didn't happen. So guys, these things happen. So I have to be honest. I missed this pair. I missed it. I missed the trade. I missed the entry, and it is normal. You miss some, you get some. All right. There are endless opportunities in the market, so you don't have to feel bad over S&P 500. So I do want to mention one area of concern that I have. But first of all, let's talk about EurJpy. Yeah, EurJpy. I called out EurJpy. I think since last 2 episodes, and I've been calling this per hour, and even in my previous episode, I called it out again. So we hit take profits. All right, we hit take profit. We came all the way, man. Came a long way, bro. Came a long way from here, somewhere in here. We hit take profit. First take profit, actually. No, second TP, right? Because this was the first TP. This is the second TP. So now, what I was banking on was a pullback, a deeper pullback. Now, this was the most recent low before the impulsive stretch all the way to the upside. So I was banking on this guy pulling in deeper to this level. At least come here and play with the Fibonacci level. I love pips. Whenever the market does not come to my Fibonacci, man, I just don't feel it. I can't feel it. I like all my confirmations to align before I hit the trade, and that's why I do not take this pair. Because I still feel like this is gonna drop lower. Yeah, still feel like this is a high, this is a low, lower high, lower low, lower high here. So if you could actually come in here to drop lower, so it is entirely up to the market. For me personally, I want to see us come deeper. Okay, come and test this level deeper, so that this will just be a flag pattern for us to rally all the way up. So this will just be a flag. I just want it to be a flag pattern. Just come and play around here, just play around here, and then once you're ready to actually blow out, from that level, I'll target 168.000 as my prime target. So for me, for EurJpy, I want to see a deeper pullback here, and then I'll come on here, for I kind of break and close. All right, come on here, place my trade. Then I ride this guy all the way to 168.000. That is my prime target long term for the EurJpy. All right. So that's that about EurJpy. The last pair on my list would be the dollar index. Now, XY. In case you're new to trading yet, the dollar index or the XY as fondly called it is a basket of all other currencies against the dollar index versus the dollar index. So this is what I'm seeing on the dollar so far, which is the reason why I strongly believe that EurUsd would actually rally all the way to our short-term target. So we have actually come on here. First of all, this is the top bird eye view of the dollar index. So we've come on here to put inverse head and shoulders pattern. Similar thing. If you flip this guy, you get the euro anyway. So you can see that this is the head, this is the left shoulder, this is the right shoulder. Now we have actually, so this was the first pullback, which was a small pullback. Then this is the major pullback here. So if you draw your fibs, mind you, this is first touch of the trend line, second touch of the trend line. So we may be seeing a third touch here before we actually collapse, because at this point the dollar is actually, you know, vulnerable, because we have actually cleared every single confirmation that we are clear and ready to land at least at 102.700. This was the first pullback, and then this is the bigger pullback here. And then come on here, draw your fibs, because mind you, this is a downtrend on a weekly. The immediate trend here is down. All right, so if you draw your fibs, well, you can see that the market is actually playing around 0.600 and 0.5. And in times like this, where you have uncertainties, you know, you have people trying to bring new currencies, dump the dollar, you have to be very careful. You have to be very, very, very careful. All right, so as you can see here, we have cleared every single thing that made me think that this guy was going to, you know, rally all the way through this key level here. Now that has not happened. Instead, we've come here to put a head, shoulder, and then we also come in here and put a right shoulder, and then rally all the way to the upside. Okay, so every single thing holding this guy to the upside has been cleared in terms of Fibonacci. Fibonacci is pointing to the downside. First touch, second touch of inner trend line broken, and then we actually, you know, so there is space to the downside. There is space to drop, you know, to 102.722. All right, so 102.722 is my prime target for this guy here. All right, okay, short term prime target, because we need to actually come and put in the right shoulder of this, you know, inverse head and shoulders pattern, which is exactly, if you flip this guy, you get the euro dollar. So you know where all the things are coming from. All right, so in the event that we actually come on here to, you know, fill in this space here, we should actually see the dollar, you know, rally long term all the way to the upside, provided that we actually, you know, stay above this level. In the event that we break below here and we fail to sustain above this blue level here, or this blue key level, guys, discard every single bias you have and reanalyze. But anyway, you know, fret not, I'll be here to, you know, tell you guys when that is happening, tell you guys what to do and what not to do, because as I analyze my plans, I plan my trades, I have something called contingency plans. All right, because at the end of the day, you also need to understand that I don't control the market, you don't control the market, you're just here to make money in the simplest way possible. Okay, so you want to play safe, offensive, defensive. All right. So thank you so much for staying true to the end. Once again, my name is Desmond Samuel, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe to the channel. You know, turn on the post notification so that whenever I drop juicy gems like this, you can be amongst the first to see and act upon it when the day will come. All right. So if you want to be a part of my Telegram community, check the link you'll see, you know, in the description. Click it. It's going to bring you straight to my Telegram community, and then you can enroll for my mentorship. Easy peasy, cost $100. All right, so thank you so much, and see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.